Hello, everyone. My name is Felipe Villalobos. I'm a senior 3 here at Kettering, and I took fluid mechanics in winter of 2024 with Dr. Barry. Personally, my experience was pretty positive as a whole. I definitely took advantage of a lot of the things Dr. Barry had to offer, so fluid mechanics went pretty well for me. I do remember some positives, some negatives, but as a whole, it was pretty well. Typically, if you put in the effort, you'll get the results you want. But in terms of advice, some things that I will say is number one, review the notes. The notes have anything and everything you need. It's all written out right there. If you have any questions about those notes, definitely ask them. Dr. Barry is always willing to explain, to help you out, and just be there for any doubts you might have. It's not an easy concept to grasp, but reviewing is definitely key to getting there at least a little bit. Um, Asking Dr. Barry for help is always beneficial because he can give you some examples and some tips that might not be in the slides, but being there and asking him is always a plus. Second is do the practice. Homework is not mandatory, but it is always beneficial to do it because you get that repetition that you might not otherwise get. Fluid mechanics is very much repetition based. The more you do it, the more you'll understand it. It's just plain and simple. Um, it helps you master it over time, right? So, doing the same type of problem more than a couple times will help you understand that it's geometry based, not it's based on concepts, not geometry. So as long as you understand what the concept is, it doesn't matter what the problem looks like because it all does the same thing. In the end of the day, you get the same answer. Um, Secondly, read carefully because the questions will literally lay themselves out part for part, and it's true. The more you analyze the question, the more you'll understand exactly what it's asking for. The questions will always ask you word for word what it's looking for. So read that carefully and always understand that if it's not included in the question, you don't have to do it. Um, if it doesn't seem like a concept is included in the question, it's probably not. There's really nothing that sneaks up on you in fluid mechanics. All the questions are pretty straightforward, so just be sure to analyze them properly. And lastly, I'd say continuously review. It's a long-term undertaking. You can't really take it week by week because everything builds on itself in fluid mechanics. Having the previous knowledge is always important for moving forward in the class. So just review continuously. That way you ensure you don't miss anything and you just continue building your knowledge. Missing out on what's in the past can affect you. So just be sure to review as much as you can, continue doing the homework, and always double check with Dr. Barry as you go. Um, if you ask for help, he will help you out. Um, Even if it's late night, early morning, sending out an email always helps you to get his help. So just be aware of what's going on, review your notes, do the practice, ask questions. More importantly, ask questions. That's what will help you relieve your doubts. So lastly, I'll just say, like Dr. Barry says, follow the path. Um, he lays out step by step what you have to do. He tells you concept by concept what you have to do. So as long as you follow what he's explaining, everything will fall into place for you as the term goes by. So that's my advice for fluid mechanics. Thanks.